Hey everybody, we are back for another episode of the Stanley Parable. We're just going to begin it right away. The end is never the end. I wonder if that's a hint towards this game. Probably is. But I had a pretty good day today. Like, I was going to mow, but then it rained. So I didn't. Which I'm not too upset about, to be honest. Did a whole lot of nothing today. You know, just picked up around the house. Just got back from the gym. Man, I had a good workout. All I did was some cardio today, but it was alright. It was alright. I was all gross and sweaty. It was rather disgusting, actually. Still need to clean up, wash up after, but whatever. I figured I should probably do this before I get unmotivated. And I did mean to, last episode, apologize on how horrible I have been on uploading videos over the past like 2.5 weeks. It's just my husband had a whole lot of time off of work and we just hung out and we went to bed early for the most part. Like normally I don't go to bed till like midnight, but we were going to bed at like 10:30. That's normally when I get on here to record a video. So I do apologize. I probably won't record every day like I did at the very beginning, but I will record most of the days for a week. I promise. Okay, game, hurry up and load. This is the longest loading screen ever. Well, it gives me time to do a little bit of an intro.
This is the story of
a... skip all that. Okay, I think what I'm going to do this time, if I could get...
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
What?
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
Okay, it's...
In here I can be happy forever.
It's 11:22.
I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed. Then days.
Days?
Had years gone by?
Oh my god.
He no longer had the ability to tell.
Stanley, wake the hell up.
But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Stanley, you're so stupid.
Someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
What happened? That was definitely a different beginning. That was definitely way different. Can I go yet? Oh yeah, it's WASD. I'm stupid. But we all know that.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What does that say? I like work. I just hate my boss. That's pretty awesome. Can I not open any of these doors? Oh, I turned all that off. I think that's where I'm supposed to go. I kind of just want to explore. I didn't really do any kind of exploring to see if I can do anything. Awaiting input? What does that mean? Oh, I can stand on desks. Username access? Huh. I don't know what the hell that does. Is it like something on one of these papers? Huh. I don't know what the hell that does. I'll figure it out eventually, guys. Don't you worry. There's coffee mugs everywhere. Someone totally spilled, but probably because they got kidnapped or something. I want to go in there. There's just...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, we're not. We're going to do exactly the opposite.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Perhaps you should mind your own business. And how do I get into these places? I don't know if you're... I wonder if you're ever just allowed to. This is kind of a nice little area.
Ah, yes. Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
I don't know about all that.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
No, I'm leaving.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I think we're just gonna not do it. Nope, not doing it.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I love it. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Oh, it's so... satire? Is that the right word for this? What does this one say? Do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion. $1,000 for jumping off. You get... I wonder if I can jump off. Oh, I really want to. I really... Should we try it, guys? Ah!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Woo! Oh! Oh my god.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we're gonna run through this beginning part again. I want to get back to where we were at. I didn't know if I'd actually die. Okay, so you can die. You totally can.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
No,
and Stanley
it's
knew
not.
it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, we're just gonna run through this area again.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley
gorgeous,
took the first
gorgeous
open door
room.
on his left.
Nope, not doing it.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
Okay,
incredible
we're gonna
he
take this
wasn't
lift
fired
properly.
years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
That is true.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by
you can
yourself.
jump.
Now, I'm
No,
not
crouch.
asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who? Okay, well, control lets you crouch for some reason. I don't know why you'd want to crouch. I don't think I've seen any crouching areas yet. Oh, this is dark. Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith
should I
in
do,
another,
guys?
then pick up the phone.
What should I do? Alright, we're gonna pick it up. This is all new to me. After dying. Wait, what? Am I back in my office?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go.
Homemade bread is amazing.
All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about
Your damn
Ah.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I don't think I want to. You're mean.
This is a very sad story about the death of a
Ooh,
man
what?
named Stanley.
Press 8.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
B.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's
This is
eating
completely
lunch.
new. This is weird.
Now he's going home. Now
I'm
he's
so
coming
super
back
intrigued.
to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions
Get me outta
into
here.
the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press Z.
And so he began to fantasize about
Where's
his
my
own
TV?
job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone
it
in the
fantasy?
building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him
Hey, woman.
terribly.
Spend time with the boys. All right.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last,
I find guys much more
choice.
fun to hang out with
It
than
barely
women.
even mattered
don't know.
what
I
lay
think I'm a
behind
tomboy.
each door. The mere thought
That's
that
what I
his
am.
decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful
Get me
to
outta here.
behold.
Prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths
Okay,
and
that
destinations.
just changed.
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
We didn't do that one yet.
And down another was a game with a baby.
Didn't do that one.
And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh, that's O.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
What is going on?
Surely there's an answer down some new path.
Someone
Mustn't
tell me
there
the
be?
correct answer.
Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Oh, I do love
But
you.
there is no answer. How could there possibly
Crap.
be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
That's
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
No, I'm doing it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Give me a mirror. Question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Who is
Not
this
so different,
man?
I suppose. I'll try once
Who is the
more to
narrator?
convey all this to him.
So many
I'm compelled
questions.
to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Just die. What the heck? Did I just lose? Did I win? What did I do? Oh my god. I don't know about you guys, but this game is like tripping my balls. My balls are being totally tripped right now. Like, I have so many questions and nothing, absolutely nothing is getting answered. And I don't know if that's like the purpose of this game or if there is like a correct sequence that we have to do. Or if it says to play it so many times. Questions. But that's all we're gonna do for tonight. Oh my god. If anyone can just give me some sort of clue, I'll probably play a few more times before I will let myself look online to see anything about this game. But I want to keep trying just all by myself. But I love it. I really like this game. Like I could keep playing for like an hour. But I can't make that long a video for you guys. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will put up another video here soon.